Hey everybody, it's Sonjdradeluxe. I'm going to show you how I like to cover my black eye. Excuse my raspy voice, I just got back from Mexico. The first thing you want to do is take a look at your bruise and see what color it is. That'll help you to choose the colors for how you're going to correct it. Mine has a lot of redness, a lot of kind of a greeny color, a lot of purple. But first I want to see what my foundation is going to cover on its own. Before you do any coverage, more than anything, you just want to make sure that it's balanced with the other eye. You don't want to put too much on it. So I'm going to see what my foundation can do. This is a yellow base foundation. It's a PROLONG wear in NC45, and I'm going to lightly tap that around all over to cover the whole surrounding area where my black eye is. I'm going to leave the cut on my eye alone because I don't want to put makeup on, in, or around an open sore. I just don't think it's very hygienic, and you want to let it breathe, so I'll be careful to just go around that area. So as you can see with the yellow base foundation, and this is only a medium cover foundation, but because it's got the yellow base, it's wiping out all of the reddish tones in my skin. If your skin is more, has that kind of greeny or bluey color to it, you can still see that through. It's not really being covered by the yellow, it's almost getting more green and more bright. So I'll have to use something with more of a reddish undertone to conceal that. I want it to match the kind of natural fleshy color of my other eye. I don't want it to look green. So even if you've covered your eye, you want both of them to look the same. So this is almost covered, but it doesn't look the same as my other eye, which is more of a natural color. I'm going to go in with my full coverage concealer. This is NW30 Studio Finish, and I'm going to go all over my eye. The reason why I'm tapping is because I want it to lightly fall into place. I don't want to, like, you know, shellac a bunch on and have it move around on me. I'm using very little product, and I'm very lightly tapping it around in the areas that I want. Also, at this time my eye was still quite sore, so I'm being quite delicate. Now, if your eye is brighter on the side that you just concealed, you might want to go back on the opposite eye and put a little bit more concealer just to brighten it up a little bit. You don't want to have one bright, perfect covered eye and the other one look more normal, because that'll actually look less natural. Why does she have one bright covered eye and the other one looks normal? So to make it more balanced, you want to carry that brightness on the other eye as well. So now it's still kind of got a little bit of that greenish bluish hue to it, but I am covering it quite well with the concealer and making sure that the other eye is the same amount in brightness so that they are visually balanced. Even though they might not be the same color, I want them to look as balanced as possible. Sometimes when we try and cover a black eye, it gets really unnatural because one eye looks super perfect and opaque and the other one looks, well, normal. So now it's quite covered. It's still got a little bit of that kind of greenish bluish hue to it, and because I've put bronzer all over my face, I'm actually going to take the same bronzer and warm up my eyelid area on both sides. So this is my bronzer. It's the Dark Deep Mineralized Skin Finish, and it has a little bit of a reddish tinge to it, which is perfect to kind of camouflage that bluey greeny color that's in that area. Because I want this just to look natural. I don't want it to look like it's heavily made up or anything. I just want a natural covering of my bruise. But that's pretty much it. It's still a little swollen, but you can't really tell that there's a black eye hiding out underneath there. And since my bronzer's out, might as well bronze my face a little bit more because you know I love my bronzer. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and follow, and love yourself, and stay pretty, and have an awesome day.